What is going on, guys? It's Burgers here and welcome to another Age of Empire mobile video. Today we're going to talk about the heroes and hero lineup. This is basically the main mechanic in this game. And I want to talk about heroes and actually give an opinion over some popular heroes that I believe at one point is not going to be that valuable, and you most likely going to throw them at the trash. In the same time, you're going to invest in those heroes because the majority of the guides suggest go with this hero or go with that hero, but nobody tell you that after like 2 seasons, most likely these heroes is going to get trolled at the garbage just because they are no longer relevant in Age of Empire Mobile. This is the main reason I'm making this video. Obviously, you can share your opinion in the comments below. This is open discussion. It's not like just me telling you what to do. And also, if you have any kind of comments, you can just leave it below. Hit one like if you're interested in this topic, because I think with the time as a content creator playing Age of Empire Mobile, I think we the content creators little forget that some heroes that we suggest may actually expire after like 1 or maybe 2 seasons, and there is some heroes that definitely have very long value. If you invest in them, they're going to be relevant even, for example, like 5 seasons and more. And we're also going to talk about this because I believe also we should give the good example at the end of the day. Some of the heroes is going to be an examples in this video. It's not like only these 5-6 heroes that I'm going to present you. So let's start with the first thing that I think majority of the players, including me, are a little guilty about that, and this is we're investing in dead heroes. That's right, we're upgrading heroes that won't survive future seasons. This is not an efficiency, this is permanent resource loss at the end of the day. Players judge heroes based on the current fights. That logic is wrong in Age of Empire Mobile. And if somebody, you know, give you I can actually give you an example of a heroes that was extremely relevant in season 1. Mulan was actually the best setup in season 1 back in the days when I started playing Age of Empire Mobile. There is just maybe Miyamoto, but still Miyamoto Musashi was not having all of the heroes he was needing to perform amazing on the battlefield. Mulan was the glass cannon, like some people are saying in this game, and she became very fast irrelevant in the season 2 when obviously we get presented with Lu Bu. Now Lu Bu was eating Mulan alive, basically alive. And the most insane thing, Lu Bu was from the legendary event, and it was something that every free-to-play player can actually have. On top of that, the best ring of Dicey for Lu Bu was actually a blue one, which is a rare ring. With 2 words, everybody was having access to Lu Bu, which destroy Mulan. So, the same happened with Lu Bu, with Cyrus. I strongly believe well-builded Cyrus can defeat any Lu Bu combination. But yeah, I don't want to go that much in details at the end of the day, but yeah, we're looking to actually invest in heroes. I think there was actually an event where we can get some tokens back, if I remember right. Legendary, no, not this one. Hero reset, yeah. During this event, players can choose to reset their heroes. After reset, the hero will return to level 1 with their talents, skill unlock stats, and skill level rank reverted to initial, or reset spent to develop will be the develop will be fully returned. Now, yeah, this event you can actually go with 3 heroes at the end of the day. I'm actually going to do it. I actually do it with almost all my heroes. Now, if I go with Mulan, I'm going to get XP tons, skill points, skill medal, and skill medal and skill medal. This is what I'm going to get. And as you can see, maybe I should revert if I go with Wubu. No, you see, what you can actually do with the hero reset at the end of the day. I mean, I was actually waiting for this event to appear till I actually make my video, so I really was looking for this timing to do this. That when you're investing, you may actually invest in some dead heroes. And I'm going to give you some examples, obviously, and one of the examples I can actually give is over one hero that is like a hero that is hot item in season 1 and is hot item in the season 2, because Rani is having this double attack which support Mulan in same time is also supporting Lubu. So from first look, Rani is a very decent hero. It can actually be paired with 2 of the metas, because Mulan was meta in season 1, but Wubu counter hard Mulan and is meta in the season 2. Still, Rani is a short-term hero trap, because from first look it's looking amazing. She's looking amazing. I mean, you can pair her with Mulan at the beginning, and after this you can switch with Lubu with her. Now, here is the situation. Rani performed well early, so players invest heavy. Now, what is the mistake? Treating early performance as long-term value. And the problem is Rani fails off a strong hero unlock. This is inefficient medal usage. You replace her completely. Better decision. Now, here is the thing. The other hero that you can actually have in the season 1 is actually Attila the Hun. Now, you look the 2 heroes, and Attila the Hun till these days can actually survive. Now, what is the difference? What the Rani is going to give you? There is some percentage chance, actually this level 25, for the next hero to enter in the double attack state and increase might by some percentage. The next hero to enter in the double attack, she is most likely right now in the middle of my legion, so most likely this is going to benefit Bellevue. Till Attila the Hun, his spell is there is a 30% chance for all of your heroes to enter in double attack state and increase your commander might by 50. So if you're looking to actually boost Lubu, you want to go with Attila the Hun, not with the Rani. Obviously later, if you want to play more defensively, because Attila is very aggressive hero, you can go with Timur, but yeah. Rani is something that you can go with archers, even though that I suggest actually going with Attila. I don't remember which season was actually Rani, to be fair. I think, yeah, I don't remember which season she was. Maybe she's here. Oh, actually can claim something. Ooh, we're going to claim this thing. Anyway, my point is, go with the Attila, not with the Rani. Rani is a short-term hero trap at the end of the day. Now, after I show you some short-term hero trap, obviously I want to show you some long-term value. And Wubu is built for long-term value. And if you're one of the people who is watching my channel and follow what I'm doing, you guys definitely know that I was AFK for like 8 months. In this time, in these 8 months, I come back to the game. So from there, I will start thinking, okay, should I actually go starting over, because I really enjoy Age of Empire Mobile to play this game. Should I actually start over or continue, you know, progressing? And then I actually checked out my Lubu, and I saw that he's a 3-star. Then I check it out, obviously get familiar with all of the heroes. The only thing I was actually doing was logging in and go in the legendary event. So I was able to actually have all of the heroes. This may sound funny, but I managed to get all of the heroes. Maybe with some like 2-3 exceptions. This is the only thing, because I was knowing one day I'm going to come back. I don't know the date, but yeah, one day I'm going to come back. So I was carrying the heroes, and then I checked it out and I saw my Lubu was actually 3-star. It's not something like 5-star. And then I decide, okay, we're going to continue playing. We're going to try to rebuild everything. Even though that, oh my god, I actually forgot the shield. I get striked, I get rally, I get destroyed by by a couple times, by the way, with from the dudes with King Arthur image, like 10 plus against 1 casualties ratio. But yeah, I don't want to go in details. It was just painful at the end of the day, because I'm in strong server and I play against, you know, people that are having like 8 months advantage. Now what kept me hope was actually the heroes that I have. I opened tier 7. From there I start working over my heroes. I have the rings. And I believe that with the Lubu and the new hero that actually come in the game, this is Zhao Yun. I actually catch him. I'm not so sure I'm going to be able to make him like 4-star. But I actually catch this bad boy and I start heavily invest in my Wubu Legion. Oh, we can actually go. He's becoming 4-star, 1, 2, and slowly I'm going to make him 5-star. From there I'm going to slowly start building again to make 5-star Wubu, and at one point I'm going to try to take out Attila the Hun, because it's a 1-star and I didn't actually invest a lot in him. So this is the strategy I'm having, because Wubu is built for long-term value. So here is the situation. Wubu appears in multiple season lineups. What mistake you can actually do is comparing him to early game heroes and thinking that just because Lubu is from season 2, that means in season 6 this hero is going to be no longer relevant. Obviously it may appear to have some counters. Some heroes can start countering Wubu, but overall Wubu is a very solid hero. What is the problem? Players undervalue scaling heroes. Skipping him basically is going to delay your progression. One of the things I do, and I suggest in one of my videos about starting over, because I believe I'm not the only one who take a break and continue playing the game after some months. Some people starting over, other people are continue from where they are, like me. But Lubu is something that is just going to save you. Now it's a little tricky, because you're going to most likely invest only in the cavalry heroes, and as you can see, this is like 2 cavalry heroes, so I'm like forever bound with the cavalry heroes. Only Attila is like cavalry and marksman, but it's like 1-star, and I'm looking to replace him. Some people is going to suggest me Timur, but Timur is even more horrible from Attila the Hun. So don't give me this thing. But yeah, Lubu is built for long-term value. Now I'm going to talk about the other hero that also how to say, because of him I decide to continue, because I enter in the moment where these heroes was actually present in the game, next to Scipio Africanus and the other one. So Zhao changed your entire lineup. This is the other thing. Zhao unlock later, so players ignore him early. Nobody's having some savings. And this is one of the main mistakes of the players. They are not planning for future hero additions. One of the best things you can have right now, especially if you start playing Age of Empire Mobile, is you already have all of the information in the YouTube on my channel. You can go and check it out my channel. I have a lot of tips, tricks, guides that can actually help you build the best legion for your playstyle and for your time, how much time you have to play the game, and etc. All of this information is on my channel. You can go and check it out and just get one video and start boosting your levels. But at the end of the day, nobody's actually thinking about the future heroes. For example, I have a Lubu and I spent all of my medals, but in the future I don't care what is going to come, and people are not saving. People are not saving universal medals, and like this, when the good hero actually come, they're not able to make this hero 5-star. Now I can actually make this hero 5-star. I actually need, I don't know how many I need. I have like 120, but I still have this some events from where I can actually get more, like this event, for example. And I'm going to, continue trying to get as many hits of this hero. But yeah, one of the things was I actually plan that there's going to be heroes in the future that most likely I'm going to need, and I save my coins. I have my like 120k, but that's not all. I also have some Apex coins. I have like 1.7k Apex coins if I want to buy some packs to do more spins and etc. I'm prepared, I can say, for this type of changes in future heroes, because I'm at the late game. I'm server 12, and all of the heroes that are going to come in the game is going to be first presented to me. So I have to test the hero. I have to explore the hero, see what kind of rings the hero is needing, see what kind of horse, adornments, what kind of skills and etc. to see the full context of this hero before I actually decide should I actually invest or not. And after I invest, I hope I never get wrong, but there is a chance I actually invest wrong or something get nerfed or whatever. And yeah, it's more risky to be the on the edge of incoming heroes, but if you're just starting, you can basically have the best setup ever. Now the other hero that I actually talk about, this is Timur. Timur breaks Unplanned accounts. Now here's the situation. Timur enters the meta and shift cavalry builds. Now again, I didn't actually go for Timur. The reason behind is just because this bad boy is not having like 1 star. As you can see, he's not having even a 1 star. I can level up some of the spell, but some of the skill, but yeah, I'm not going to even get like 1 star. On top of that is level 1, which is very bad. Now, what is the situation? Timur enters the meta and shifts cavalry builds. Now, what is the mistake? Already being walked into outdated hero. What is the problem? You cannot adapt your lineup anymore. And this is one of the main reasons I actually didn't go with Timur. is just because I can go with him or I can go with Attila. For me, I don't see reason going with Timur, even though that this bad boy is not aggressive like Attila. For the first 9 seconds after entering in the battle, increase the hero damage by some percentage, reduce troop damage, blah blah blah. Every 9 seconds, transfer increase the hero, blah blah blah. When serving as commander, reduce your troop damage taken when serving as second in command. This effect decay 1/3 every 3 seconds. Now, this is, as you can see, this is not that crazy spell. And to be fair, with Attila, with Tranquil Water, I actually get the same benefits. Okay, not exactly the same benefits from Timur, but yeah, Timur is not having this double attack, what Attila is having. And that's why I believe Attila is giving this aggressive approach of the Lubu Legion. That's why I really like him. But still, Timur breaks Unplanned accounts. And if you go with him, you already walk it into outdated hero. Now, speaking about the Attila, Attila is not always a safe investment. Now, here's the situation. Players argue if Attila is future-proof. And even I'm living proof that I still use Attila. But I have a reasons why I'm using Attila. Just because this is the best I have right now in SWAT. In point of level, in point of star, and in point of spells. All these spells are level 40. Now, what can be a mistake? Investing based on hype instead of raw. This is one of the things that is a mistake for any kind of hero. If you're investing on hype and not on raw, most of the times you're going to be right, okay? When there is a hype, that means this hype is because this, and this, and is fitting for some roles and is overpowered and etc. But there is a percentage, like I can say like 20%, where you're investing in something that is not relevant or is just a hype but not tested hype. Because, you know, we, the content creators, really like to hype some heroes before the hero even get tested on the battlefield. And the game decide to change something, or the hero come out and the performance is not that good, and blah blah blah, and people already invest in this hero just because of the hype without the test coming. And if you have the test, it's no issue. Now, what is the problem? Attila needs correct synergy to stay relevant. Without it, he fails off hard. Many players overinvest too early. Now, I don't think his overinvesting is actually a problem with Attila the Hun. But yeah, it's very tied to the synergy and who is going to be the commander. Obviously, for now it's Lubu, but in the future something may change Lubu, and to not actually needing that much double damage like Lubu is needing that. And yeah, so for now I believe Attila is still relevant even after so many seasons. But yeah, depending how you like to play. The other thing that I see is people are using mixed hero lineup, and this is extremely inefficient. Here is the situation. Players combine, for example, what heroes monster randomly. I see especially with the Scipio. Okay, here we're not having actually Scipio. Where is the Scipio Africanus? Actually, I think I invest in this bad boy. It's like 3-star, brother. Yeah. After your commander activates their signature active skills, reduce damage taken of your troops by some percentage for 3 seconds after 3 and 5 times. Your troops entering conquest state. During this state, your commander signature active skill A critical strike increased by some percentage, activation chance. Now this is mostly like building the for your commander, but at the end of the day, you may get that he's a warrior, but you're not going to get, for example, if you build warrior. Now if it's tactician or martial, it's not going to work. And also the troop spec. Now if I go out and I try to build a legion with Scipio, just to show you why I call this legion to be inefficient, it's going to be March. If I go here and I take out Attila and I put Scipio, where is the Scipio? I'm not quite sure. I'm going to see. Yeah, this bad boy here. So as you can see, it's actually this thing should be okay. He's level 16, but as you can see, it's just 80. Now, if I put a other word that actually is higher level, like Miyamoto, because my Scipio just don't have this strange numbers, okay? You're going to have like 130%. I don't know if you can actually see. Yeah, it's like 130% boost. And if you take out Miyamoto and you actually put Attila, you're going to get 180. So this is 50% true bonuses less true bonuses. 50%. This is huge number. So for me personally, those mixed legions that are slowly people start talking about this legion and that legion. Mixed hero lineups are just inefficient for me. Inefficient. No matter what kind of test, you may make a test and get extremely lucky something to proc there, but this is inefficient line. And the other thing is, this is about the synergy. You may build some synergy with mixed heroes, but the moment you change one hero, everything everything, get destroyed at the end of the day. The other thing I can actually say, this is maybe for players who is end season like me, to not over investing too early. When a new hero actually come, and right now we're having the new heroes. We have Roland, we have Pyrrhus. Now Pyrrhus is a hero that I believe is a very solid one. It's going to be a very good one. We have St. Louis and we have Eleanor of Aquitaine. I'm going to wait and see what the Wales is going to present as a results from their reports, because Wales can basically get and max any hero they like, or Krakens. I make some tests in the Pioneer server, so I have some overview over the heroes, and I believe, yeah, the Pyrrhus is a very solid hero and may actually replace Ramses, to be fair. But is way too aggressive, to be fair. Is very aggressive. With Confucius, this hero can be... Okay, I'm not going to go that much in detail about the heroes, but yeah, don't invest early in the heroes. Just wait a little. I think this is the better approach, and keep in mind that some of your heroes is going to just fail at the late game. I mean, there is no heroes that from season 1 or when you start playing this game after 5 years to be still on the top of the food chain. There's going to be some heroes that is going to be close to this top of the food chain that are before 3 years, but the power creep in every game is something that exists. It's not something against you or something like this, it's just how the things are. So yeah, go check it out my channel, guys. There is a lot of videos that I believe is going to be interesting for you if you're interested in more more opinions, more tips and tricks about Age of Empire mobile gameplay, some guides, and all this material is on my channel. Also, you can join the Discord. You're going to find link in the description. So far, I wish you great day, and see you in the next video.